Hello everyone and welcome to this gentle yoga stretch and pelvic practice for menopause and perimenopause. This session was originally filmed from a live session that I did on Insight Timer. Periodically, every couple of months, I do a menopause chat and yoga session on Insight Timer. The sessions are donation based, and if you would like to join, then head over to my website www.yogaflowly.com and sign up to the newsletter so you can be updated when the next session goes live. I hope you enjoy this practice. Enjoy! Let's come into a cross-legged position. If you want to sit on a pillow or a block, then please do that. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. I actually think I'm going to sit on a block today. So just raise the level of your hips a little bit. It just allows your knees just to relax a little bit more. So we're just going to kind of do like a gentle kind of stretch, kind of joint releasing stretches, just really gentle. We're going to create a little bit of space in the body, and then we are going to do some really soft sun salutations, so variation on sun salutations, really nice and soft. And then we're going to do like a pelvic practice using bridge pose. So yeah, hopefully you will enjoy it. Let me know at the end how you get on with it. So just sitting in your cross-legged position, nice and comfortable, nice and tall in your spine. And then we're going to bring the thumb to the ring finger on each hand. And this is just an earth mudra. So it's really nice and grounding. So you can just hold it here, nice and tall in your spine. And then we're just going to gently soften the face, soften the jaw. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and then just release it out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. And then you can just close your eyes for a moment and then just connect to the breath. Just allow the breath to be nice and soft, nice and natural. Just trying to focus your attention on your breath just for a few moments. Wonderful. And the little breathing technique that we're going to do today is called golden thread breath. So golden thread breath, I've got to be careful that I don't spit my teeth out when I say that. It's hard for me to say, golden thread breath. It's a really nice soothing breath practice. It's really super easy. It allows the nervous system to calm down kind of instantly. And it's one that I've been using quite a lot recently. And the reason that I've been using it is because it's quite cooling, but also you can use it literally anywhere. So it's one of those breath techniques that you can be in a public place and you can do it and nobody would notice that you were doing it. And I like that. I like that nobody can notice me doing it. I don't like to draw attention to myself. And sometimes there's situations where you feel a little anxious, where you feel a little bit uptight and stressed. And this particular technique just allows you to just soften straight away, calm and soften just instantly. And that's what I love about it. So I'll just demonstrate first. So we take a deep breath in and then we make a small hole with the mouth, a really teeny tiny hole with the mouth. And then we just take a slow exhale out through that hole in the mouth, but at the same time visualizing a golden thread. So the breath is a golden thread just coming out of the mouth, and it continues to come out until the breath is fully exhaled, and then it just floats off into the distance. So it's a really nice way as well to focus your mind, especially if there's something that's kind of stressing you out, something that's going on. But also, you can use that golden thread to represent something. So if there's something that you want to release, something you want to let go of, that golden thread can be just the golden thread, or it can be that whatever it is that you want to release from your body. So it's a really nice one to do. And it's just so easy. And like I say, you literally can do it anywhere. But one of the funny things about this, if you look at golden thread, it is mainly used for women in labour. And that's another reason why it's so relaxing. Obviously, if you're in a really stressful situation, if you're really uptight or whatever, you know, think about if you've ever been in labour. I know not all of us have been, but if you know how intense that is, and this breath is used for that. So it instantly calms that nervous system and just allows you to relax. Okay, so with the eyes closed, take a nice deep inhale in through your nose. Make that small hole with the mouth. Visualize that golden thread and really slowly, fully exhale. See that thread float off into the distance, and then inhale through the nose. Make that small hole, fully exhale out. Let that thread float away. Inhale deeply through your nose. Make that small hole, and then fully exhale out, nice and slow, making that thread as long as you can. And then when you're ready, just inhaling deeply and just continuing this breath. So we're just going to continue this breath for a few minutes. Notice how your shoulders relax and how everything softens as you release that thread. Take one more final breath here. And then once you've let go of your thread, just allow the breath to return just to its natural pace. And then when you're ready, just gently blinking, open your eyes. Lovely. And then you can just rest your hands just gently on your lap. Stay nice and tall in your spine. And then we're just going to gently turn the head to look over to the right, really soft, really slow. Just taking the neck as far as you can. And then really slowly coming back to center. And then taking the gaze over to the left. Slowly back to center. Taking it over to the right. Back to center. Nice and slow. And then over to the left. Slowly bring the head back to center again. And then we're just going to drop the chin down to the chest. Again, really slow. Keep the shoulders nice and low here. Take a breath into the stretch, into the back of the neck. And then we're going to take a deep inhale here. Hold that breath and slowly just lift the head up. Take the gaze up into the sky, then open the mouth and release that exhale fully. Lovely. Just slowly lift the head up, drop it down, chin to chest. Take a deep inhale. Hold, lift the head slowly up, and then open the mouth, fully exhale. Slowly we come back down, chin to chest. So this is a nice way to release a little bit of heat from your body as well. Inhale deeply. Hold, lift the head up really slowly. Open the mouth. Release it out. Slowly bring the head back to center. We're going to drop the left ear to the left shoulder. So we're getting that nice stretch down that right side of the neck. Keep that right shoulder low. You can definitely close the eyes if you want to, so you can really connect to the stretch the way that it feels. Lovely. Inhale slowly back to center. Take it to the other side. Right ear, right shoulder. Feel that stretch. Gently breathe into it. Use the exhale to just release some tension. Inhale back to center. We're going to take it one more time each side. So left ear, left shoulder. Lovely. Inhale to center, over to the right. Lovely. Slowly come back to center. We're going to send the arms out in front now. Palms are facing down towards the sky, towards the floor, not the sky. Palms are facing down towards the floor. We're going to pop the thumbs in to the palm and then wrap the fingers around, so you're making a little fist around. We're going to take a little squeeze of that thumb, and then we're really gently going to open the palms and then really spread the fingers nice and wide. Bring the thumb in, wrap around, squeeze, and then open. Just releasing, spreading the fingers. Let's do that again. So squeezing the thumb, squeeze, 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 and then gently release. Palms face down towards the floor. Lovely, really spread the hands. Wonderful. And then we're going to bring the palms so they come up. Keep those arms extended. This is really going to, you're really going to feel this in the arms and probably the shoulders as well. Really imagine that you're pressing something away from you with those palms. And then we're going to take an inhale and we're slowly going to bring the backs of the hands towards the chest. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders back slightly. And then on an exhale, with a little bit of force, imagine that you're really pushing something. Think mime artist. Really push and push and push and push. Feel that engagement in the arms, feel that stretching. So this is a really nice release for your arms, your shoulders, and your hands here. Slowly draw it back. Hands come to the chest, lift the chest nice and proud, just sending the shoulders back. And then on exhale, pressing away. Lovely. Just release the hands now. Take a little shake of the hands and the wrists. Lovely. And then we're going to take the arms out to the side. We're going to have the hands just hanging down. So you're in that T shape. Hands are hanging down, nice and tall in your chest here. Lovely. And then we're going to kind of scoop with the arms. So we're going to scoop the hands under, so then that the hands come underneath. So like little apes do, they kind of put their arms under their armpits. Nice and tall in your spine, little squeeze of the shoulder blades. Inhale as you slowly unravel, but keeping the hands pointing down. And then release, bring it down. Almost like you're carrying something under each arm, a melon maybe. Open. And then as you exhale, bring it in. Lovely. So again, this is just kind of releasing in the shoulders, open, and the arms. Lovely. It allows some stamina as well for the arms. When you're holding the arms up in these yoga poses for long periods of time, this is going to help with that. Also, conditioning the muscles. Lovely. One more time, send it out, arms hang down. We're going to turn the hands up towards the sky. We're going to bring the palms or hands just to rest on the shoulders. And then we're going to circle the arms out to the sides. So making these circles as big as you like. Lovely, rotating. Going to really feel this in the backs of the shoulders now. And it might feel a little strange. We don't often do these kind of circular motions with the arms and shoulders. Allow the spine to stay tall. Lovely. We're going to reverse it. Wonderful. One more rotation here. And then just send the arms out into a T shape. And then we're just going to bring the arms in for a hug. You can just bring one arm over the top of the other. It really doesn't matter which one. Give yourself a nice big hug. Drop your chin down to your chest. Take a nice deep breath here. Nice sigh out. Give yourself a little bit of love. Open up the arms. Just a nice little stretch through the chest. Lift the chest nice and proud. And then just lower the arms down to the floor. Let's make our way into a tabletop position now. So we're just going to go through just a nice soft cat-cow here first, just to warm up the spine. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, slowly drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Draw the chin under. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. One more time, drop the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine. Slowly just come back to that tabletop position. And then we're just going to do like a figure of 8 with the hips. So just figure of 8, just circling those hips around. You can arch your spine. Just moving back towards the heels, moving to the side. Just moving in a way that feels good to you. You can lower the head down if you want to, or you can just take the gaze forward. Whatever works. Just moving in a really silky way. Lovely. So moving intuitively a bit here. You can switch the direction. You might feel a little bit of clicking and popping maybe around the hips or maybe in your spine. Lovely. Keep it going just a little bit longer, making sure that that breath is still flowing. Lovely. And then slowly just come back to that tabletop position. Just walk the hands forward, just a step, so they're a little further out. And then just kind of lower the hips down towards the floor, but not so they touch. And then inhale deeply to just lift the hips, send them back towards the heels. And then rise it up again, so really slowly. So you're doing this kind of moving forward and backward this time. You can definitely lift the chest, maybe take the gaze up if it feels good. You're only sending those hips as far as feels comfortable for you. Round through the spine as you gently come up. Again, just moving intuitively here. Do what feels good. So we're just moving the spine in a little bit of a different way here. Lovely. One more, let's just come forward one more time. And then as you come back, let's bring it into a child's pose. If you want to grab your block or a pillow here, just to rest the forehead on, just to make this child's pose a little softer. If you want to take the knees a little wider, you definitely can. And then let's bring the arms down by our side so the hands are in line with the feet. Just allow your shoulders to round forward here. We're going to take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, thinking about releasing that heat. So take that nice big sigh out to release the heat from the body. Fully exhale out. Lovely. Just allow that breath to just go back to your natural rhythm. Wonderful. And then when you're ready, just bring the hands in line with the face, press into the palms, gently lift yourself up, move your prop out of the way. And then just come forward into that tabletop position, tuck the toes. We're going to lift the hips to a downward facing dog. But we're going to have a bend in the knee here. So have a nice generous bend in your knee in your downward dog. Send that tailbone up, press the heels down towards the floor. So making that downward dog nice and soft. Press the hands into the floor. And then option here, you don't have to if you don't want to, but just pedaling the knees, walking that dog. Just going from one side to the other. Breathing just at a really nice natural pace. Making that breath nice and effortless. Lovely. And then just bringing it back to your downward dog, bending in the knees again. Tailbone goes nice and high. Take a breath in as you look forward and then just take lots of little steps towards the top of the mat. And then bringing yourself into a forward fold. Feet are going to be hip distance apart. And again, we're going to have a nice generous bend in the knees here. Just allow your torso just to hang down with the shoulders, the neck, the head. Your hands can be down on the floor or on your prop if you need it. Just feeling that stretch in your back here. Take a breath into the back. Maybe take a little sway from side to side. If you want to, you can grab opposite elbows. Lovely. Just allow the arms to hang down again, and then we're going to take a deep inhale as we gently rise up, nice and slowly. Press the floor away from you. Arms hang down as you rise up through the legs, the hips, the spine. Roll the shoulders, Circle the arms up overhead. And then exhale, just bring your hands to heart center. So we're going to do 2 rounds of really soft sun salutations, slow and soft sun salutations. And then we're going to have a little go at our pelvic practice using our bridge pose. So inhale, sweep the arms up into the air as you bend the knees. Exhale, float it down to your forward fold with that bend in the knees. Hands come down to the floor. We're going to step the right foot back and drop the back knee. Keep the hands framing the front foot. Just take the gaze forward. Everything's nice and soft here. Just drop the shoulders. Take a breath. We're just staying in this position. Lovely. Then make sure the hands are fully planted down on the floor. And then step that left foot back to your downward dog with that bend in the knees again. Tailbone goes nice and high. Lovely. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, release it out. Then when you're ready, you're going to step this right foot to the front of the mat. Drop that back knee. Hands are framing that front foot. You take the gaze forward, nice and soft again, in the spine, in the shoulders. Take a full breath in and out. Then make sure those hands are fully planted to the floor. You're going to step this left foot forward to meet your right. Back into that forward fold. Nice soft knees. Inhale deeply to gently rise it up to standing. Take your time. Roll your shoulders. Circle the arms. And then exhale, float it all the way down. Forward fold with that bend in the knees. Lovely. Plant the hands. This time you're stepping the left foot back. Drop the back knee. Hands are framing that front foot. Take the gaze forward. Keeping everything nice and soft. Take a breath here. And then making sure that the hands are planted to the floor. You're going to step that right foot back to your downward facing dog. Bend in the knees here. Trying to keep everything so soft as possible. Take a breath. Release it out. And then when you're ready, you're stepping that left foot forward this time. Drop that back knee. Hands frame the foot. Take the gaze forward. Soften those shoulders. Check that you're softening the jaw as well, so not clenching the jaw. Face is soft. Lovely. Breath here. As you exhale, you can step that right foot forward to meet the left. Coming down into that forward fold. Bend in the knees. Inhale, you're going to slowly, gently rise it up. Lovely. Roll those shoulders at the top. Circle the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. So we're going to take it into one more round. That was one completed round. Nice soft sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, float it down. Into that forward fold with the knees bent. Plant your hands. Step that right foot back. Drop the back knee. Hands frame the front foot. Take the gaze forward. Nice softness in the spine, in the shoulders. Softness in your face and jaw. Plant the hands. When you're ready, step that left foot back. Downward dog with that bend in the knees. Tailbone goes high. Lovely. Breathe in. Release it out. And then when you're ready, stepping that right foot forward. Drop the back knee. Frame the foot with the hands. Take the gaze forward. Take a full breath in and out here. And then when you're ready, you're going to step that left foot forward to meet your right. Forward fold, bend in the knees. Inhale nice and deeply, slowly rising it up. Roll the shoulders. Circle the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, float it down. Forward fold, bend in the knees. You're going to plant the hands. We're going to step that right foot back, drop the back knee. Hands frame the foot, take the gaze forward. Lovely. We're going to plant the hands. We're going to step this right foot back to that downward dog. Bending the knees, tailbone high. Lovely. Take a full breath in and out here. Lovely. When you're ready, you're stepping that left foot forward. Drop the back knee. Hands are framing the foot. Take the gaze forward. Nice and soft with the shoulders, the spine, the face. Lovely. Then when you're ready, you're going to be stepping that right foot forward to meet the left. Exhale down to that forward fold. Lovely. Inhale, rise it up to standing. Take your time. Send the arms up into the air. Exhale, hands to heart center. So really nice, soft sun salutation there. So now we're going to make our way down onto the floor. So just sweep the arms into the air. Exhale, float it down. Plant the hands. Step it back to downward dog. Lovely. Inhale and then exhale. Just lower to the knees. And then let's bring the legs out in front and make our way down onto our back. So this is going to be our little pelvic practice now. So just come to lie on your back with the knees bent, feet flat to the floor. So basically what we're going to be working with here, we're going to be doing like a little pelvic practice using the bridge. And it's going to be using something called a mula bandha, which in Sanskrit means root lock. And basically it's where we draw the vaginal walls up towards the cervix. And this can be obviously really helpful for your pelvic floor. It can be really helpful for women, but not all women. So it doesn't always work for everybody. So yeah, just have a little go, see how you find it, see if you find it useful. And yeah, it's really good because we can incorporate it into bridge pose, which is quite nice. So yeah, so come down to lie on your back. In that bridge position, or set up for bridge position. So your feet are about hip distance apart, and then just resting the spine on the floor. And then we're going to make a little triangle with the hands, so with the fingers, so with the first finger and the thumbs, just make that little triangle, and you're just going to place it over the front of the belly. Just take a breath here, just release it out. And then you're going to inhale. I'm keeping that little triangle with the hands. You're going to inhale and we're going to send the arms up into the air. Send them up overhead and just allow them to land. Lovely. And then we're going to inhale. We're going to reach the hips up into the sky as high as feels comfortable. Press those feet into the floor. And then we're going to take another deep inhale here. And then as we exhale, really slowly lower the hips down to the floor. Lovely. Sweep the arms up overhead and then just return the hands back to the belly. So that's just to kind of warm us up just for that bridge first. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, keeping that little triangle. Allow the arms to land. Lovely. Inhale deeply as you lift the hips, sending them as high as feels comfortable. And then this is where you're going to do your drawing up. So clenching and drawing up the walls of your vagina up towards your cervix, just taking them as high as you can go. And if you're someone that can't really feel that, if you're not kind of feeling that kind of the pulling up, that drawing up of the walls, then just kind of visualize yourself doing it. And we're going to hold it here. So we're drawing up towards the cervix. We're holding this position. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, still holding that mula bandha, we're going to slowly lower the pelvis down to the floor. Once you land, you can then just release and just let your hips relax, the mula bandha relax, just nice and gentle. Then slowly just bring the hands all the way up and just allow them to rest on the belly. So that's the little practice. We're just going to do it a few times over, and then it might be something that you want to practice yourself. But yeah, it can be quite useful, like I say, for your pelvic function. It works for some women, but not for others. So yeah, just give it a little try and just see how you go with it. So send the arms up on an inhale, just send them up over first. It just creates a little bit of a flow, just adding in the arms. Inhale, we're going to send the hips up towards the sky, just going as far as feels comfortable for you. Then once you reach that high point, start to draw up your mula bandha, just going as high as you can. Hold it there, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we start to send the hips back down to the floor, nice and slow. And then you can just gently release everything, relax that mula bandha. Lovely. Slowly sweep the arms up and bring them back to the top of the belly. Lovely. Inhale, we sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale as they come down. Inhale deeply to lift the hips up as high as feels comfortable. And that's then when you draw in those vaginal walls up towards the cervix, just as high as you can go. Hold it there. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower the hips down to the floor. And it's only once we land do we just release and relax. So let's just do that one more time. Let's sweep those arms back. Allow that triangle to just land on the belly. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Send them overhead. And your next inhale, lifting the hips as high as feels comfortable. And then start to draw in your mula bandha. Draw it in as high as you can go. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly send the hips down to the floor. And then gently relax and release. Sweep the arms up. Allow them to just rest on your belly. Close your eyes. Extend both of the legs out along the floor. And let's just spend a couple of minutes in a Shavasana. So you can keep your hands on your belly if you wish, or you can bring the arms out to the side, entirely up to you. And just notice the quality of your breath here. Notice how you're breathing. And if the breath is just nice and gentle, nice and calm, just don't change anything about it. If you're feeling a little uptight, then maybe take a few deep breaths just to allow your body to settle. Just take a few moments of quiet and peace now. When you're ready, just start to bring a little bit of gentle movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. If you want to take a full body stretch, you definitely can. Otherwise, just when you're ready, slowly rolling onto your side. And then when you're ready, just bringing yourself up into a seated position. And then once you arrive in your seat, let's just take one last cleansing breath, as always, together. Nice deep inhale in through the nose. And a nice big noisy sigh out through your mouth. Lovely. Blink open the eyes if they're not open already. And that brings us to the close of today's menopause chat and yoga. Thank you again so much. I'm so happy you've made this brilliant. And yeah, hope to see you all very, very soon. So take good care. Bye.